It was fun. It's an experience as well because I guess it's when I performed, it wasn't as I expected it to be. I feel like Indonesians and Malaysians are very particular with like music in general, and so it's a bit of a challenge, but at the same time, it's fun to have that challenge. And when I stepped on stage, when I was in Singapore, especially, it was just a vibe because like most of the audiences as well are Filipinos, which is weird and crazy because like we're around the world basically, and it was fun, and I felt that love during my performances on stage, and they were throwing even like Indonesians. They were throwing hot dog signs as well, which is funny. I guess it's worldwide now, so it's crazy.
It's a worldwide term.
Thank you.
So you'll be performing with LANY tonight, and you guys rehearsed earlier, and you guys met in the US a few months back.
Yeah.
So what was the experience like? How did they comment on your style, on your music? Did they have any good words to say about you? And for you, like, how was it like encountering them? And what can you say as a musician? What can you say about them as musicians, like from a musician point of view? Like, what do you like most about them?
When we were in LA, we mostly talked about advices. Mainly, they were the ones talking more because, like, I was asking about advices in terms of music, stepping in like different parts of the world, and kind of what I can expect from like, music, like producers and like, people in general in the industry. Because like it's very different in how they move with like labels and management here compared to the States. Really different. And so kind of hearing it from them and kind of hearing their stand kind of gave me more respect into what they do and like their world and how they like go through their process. It was really nice, and I kind of got humbled down more into talking with them. It was more of a kind of human to human who just makes something that they really enjoy kind of conversation. There wasn't any like I'm an artist and you're an artist. It was more of we're both human, we're both making music, and so this is what I feel like you should do. And I guess my suggestion, that would be Paul and Jake. And it was really nice to talk to them. I kind of went back into my roots as well, and what it kind of felt like having family who have experience into this music thing. And it was fun. It was really nice to talk to them back then. With the rehearsals, it was just really a vibe. Paul was vibing to the vocals. I was talking to Jake as well a bit. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to tonight.
So you have so many fans and like 1 billion streams, and I'm just curious, do you have any memorable fan encounters, or do you have any stories from fans like, hey, I was going through a breakup and I was listening to your song? And do you have a lot of those stories? Which ones really stood out to you, if you could recall?
Oh, a lot. Can't really count, but there was a lot of experiences. I think there was one time, I think a fan made me draw a tattoo for them to get.
Wow.
And it was As You Are, my song As You Are.
Oh.
I was actually having doubts doing it because like, are you sure about this? She was like, she was really sure. Because like it kind of like the song helped her into going through her personal life. If I can remember, I think it was a bunch of friends and kind of going through like phases of growth and how she kind of had to let go. And during that process, she felt like she was kulang, and she felt like she was making too much mistakes, and she was a failure. And the song kind of made her realize that this is me, and people will love me for who she is, so as you are. And so that's when I was like, you know what, sure, I'll do it for you.
So sweet. Thank you.
Zach, so episodes like what, 16 songs? 14 songs, and it's like 14 music videos. Yeah. And then aside from that, you never really stopped releasing any new music. I mean, Pano is a massive video. It's not even part of that album. So, and then there's your song with Moira and all that. So, aren't you taking a break anytime soon, or is this something that you're really like a workaholic yourself?
Yeah, I feel like it's in me. I guess it's in the blood to just kind of make more music nonstop. I've seen a lot of people saying you should stop making music. You've been releasing songs nonstop. and in a way, it just naturally comes out of me. I just make music even for just myself, and just to get out of like the complicated kind of parts of life. And just making music is kind of like a relief for me. But taking a break, I feel like not really. Maybe a month break or something would do, but yeah, I'll be making more music until people get tired of me.
So will there be like a second album coming up anytime soon? Are there plans?
We'll see.
Alright.
Yes.
Zack, Manila concert scene.
Hello.
Out of your huge Tagalog and English discography, which do you feel LANY could perfectly cover? And the other way around, which LANY track do you think could you re-record as your own?
Let's see. I have a song called "Cruel." It's one of my first releases in Island Records back then. It was I was going for that LANY vibe during that time, with like the synths and how the guitars sounded. I feel like LANY would kind of. I can hear LANY doing it too. With their track, I've been such a big fan of a track called "I Still Talk to Jesus." It's such a huge track for me. It's really nice because like it shows the vulnerability of like a person who makes mistakes, but they still have their faith intact, whether the crucial parts in life kind of goes in. And he just talks about being human, and I feel like it's such a beautiful song. So yeah, I feel like I can.
Good choices. So thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Jabay?
You